It's funny how the theme of this video, which I was supposed to create not this week that it's coming out, but last week, and I got the idea for it 2 weeks ago. So it's kind of like I've been sitting on this idea for 2 weeks, and there was a sense of relief that I had when I first got the idea for it, because it was just straight up, just show up. It's like the idea of, you might know which door you want to walk through. You might know where it is that you want to go. You might have an idea of where you want life to take you and how you want to achieve certain things and what your final goal is. You know where it is that you want to go. You know what your dreams are. And you see the door. You see the door in front of you. And it's like the more you see the door, the more you stare at it, the more that you just look at it. It's almost as if you start to psych yourself out. You're like, oh, I don't have the right keys. I don't have the ability to get through this door. It starts to mess with your head. You start to overthink, you start to overanalyze, and it might not look like it, but if you know me well, you know I doubt myself a lot. I overthink situations 10 times over. A lot of my life, people have told me about the abilities that they see in me and what they see that I can do with them. One of my affirmations that I say to myself in the morning is that many have come before me with less and done more. You can really make moves if you really just believe in yourself, if you just show up. I don't know what the percentage is, and my wife makes fun of me all the time because I just throw out random percentages. I'll be like, 90% of the time you do this. But I just think that there's a high percentage of the time that achieving your dreams or doing what God has called you to do, or being able to overcome something that ails you, or breaking family curses, changing as a person, growing as a person, all of those things, so much of it is just showing up. So much of it is just showing up consistently, being present, being there, choosing to make it. Because reality is that if you're not there, if you're not in the place, if you don't go past the door of what your dreams are, if you never even get inside to taste it, to experience it, to see if you're gonna fail, to give yourself an opportunity to fall on your face, if you never even get to that point, if you never even go past the door, how do you expect to even make it? I think as human beings, we spend so much time thinking. We spend so much time analyzing the situation. We spend so much time trying to figure out every single little detail. We spend so much time trying to figure out what's the best way we can possibly make it. What do we need? What do I lack? That we never move. One of the defining characteristics of so many of the people who I see just living out their purpose and living out what they want to do is just that they showed up every day. They showed up every day. They showed up consistently. That's hard to do. It's not like, I'm not going to act like that's the easiest thing to do. I'm not going to act like that's simple. And hey, I can acknowledge the fact that that is difficult. That is hard. There are so many things that you have to get past. And so much of that is literally yourself. So much of that is the limiting beliefs that we impose on ourselves, is the things that we can't get past. So much of that is all of this garbage that we have inside of us that we have yet to let go. So much of it. So much of it. Like, I want to just wake up one day and just be able to do anything you set your mind on. And I'm telling you that the first step is showing up, putting your hand on that doorknob and saying, I'm going to open this door. It doesn't matter what's on the other side. It doesn't matter if on the other side I completely fail. You know what? I'm going to open this door. I'm going to walk through it. I'm going to see what happens. And I'm going to keep opening it and keep opening it and keep opening it, either until my results change or I find another door. Have you ever felt like you were struggling with believing in yourself before?
Yes.
I was like, okay, how long are we gonna string this out? Tell me about it.
You didn't ask.
Oh my goodness.
In a lot of ways, I think the first thing that comes to mind is in my career, I have a hard time thinking of myself as a clinician or as a therapist, even though when I'm in the moment with my clients, I'm like the words are just coming to me. The thoughts, the ideas are just coming to me very naturally. But when I'm out of the moment, I think to myself, like, it becomes like this overwhelming feeling that makes me feel like I'm drowning, like I don't belong in that space, like I don't belong in that position. And it makes me want to like cower away into a corner, like, no, I can never. And even with things that I've already done, it's crazy because you've done them and you've done them well, but then you're like, no, that's not me. That wasn't me. That was lucky, or that was just a good day. Or I don't know what happened that day, but it wasn't me.
I like how you said that sometimes it could be something that you've already done before, like you've done it already, you've been in that place before, or you've done it to some capacity, and yet you'll find yourself questioning yourself. But then you said that when you're in the moment, like, you're good. And that's like, to me, that's the key of showing up. To me, that's the key of why showing up is so powerful, because when you actually show up and you're just there, you're not worried about all of the circumstances that need to be perfect in order for you to be able to do that thing effectively. You just show up, you're there, you're present, and whatever happens, happens. And a lot of times what happens is magic. It's like, you're good. And we spend so much time just mulling over. Like, I spent so much time just worried about this video. For me, with videos, sometimes I get like hung up on the details of where I'm gonna record, how I'm gonna do it, what's my shot list, what am I gonna say, am I writing a script, am I just going off the dome, who's gonna be in it, what am I gonna do, I'm by myself, blah, 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 blah. It's like, before you know it, I just spent the whole day thinking about it and didn't record. And then I just go sometimes, and I just go and I just press the record button and just see what happens. And then can you do like a instant replay of how I am when I'm editing on Fridays, when I'm editing for the video? Hold on 1 second.
So he starts off like sitting up straight. He's like, okay. And then minutes later, he's like immersed. He's like, concentrated and focused. And then I'm like, hey, are you okay? Headphones on. And then he comes out with this masterpiece. Or he's like, listen to this. Just the headphones. Look at this. How's that intro? With confidence. Did you hear that? Did you see what I did there? The effects, the sounds. Did you hear that drip? That drip.
Like, I'm literally wearing a "Do Not Be Afraid" shirt. Do not be afraid. Just show up and be yourself. Just show up and be the best that you could be. Just show up and make the best out of it. And sometimes you end up with magic. Sometimes you will end up with magic. Letting go of fear and showing up to what you are called to is a big step. And it's the first step towards you being able to even get there. Because like I said, if you never go through the door, you're never going to be able to achieve what you're setting out to achieve. So show up, take that first step, and move towards the goal. If you feel like you need to shake things up in your life, and maybe you need to do something drastic, I want you to check out this video that's coming up on the screen right now, because I feel it'll help you to be able to take that step and make the moves necessary to walk into your purpose. Valley of the Heroic family, thank you for being here another week and checking out this video. I am blessed by you being here. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.